Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Piano Lessons with Elvin. Hope you're having an awesome day. Today, we're going to start off with just the very beginning first lesson you can have, which is just going to be me introducing you to the piano itself, finding out the location of all the notes, and just exploring it, getting you feeling comfortable. It's best if you have a full-size piano, which is 88 keys, but if you don't, all of the concepts still work. You just won't have as much fun, I guess. So these are the most low production lessons on earth, because I'm just going to grab my phone and do this old school style. Make it think it's like raw and it's real, like we're just there face to face, because I'm pretty much going to be teaching you like how I would teach one of my students, except on a phone, because it's the future, right? So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Feel free to pause and rewind as much as you need to get these concepts down. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. Let me just grab this phone. Wow, fancy. Okay. So, if you can see here, here's a full piano, 88 keys. First thing I like to do, I know some of these are going to seem silly, but they work great, especially for younger students, but even for adults, I have them do this, just maybe not as many cute jokes. Let's just start with finding the two black keys. You see these groups of two black keys on the piano here. And then, you can probably guess it, find the groups of three black keys. Good job, you're doing it. See, I wouldn't be making those jokes. Nice. And then I usually make a joke about how there's one left that has no friends. Shame. Now, to me, honestly, I know it seems silly and like, yeah, I got that. But a big thing is just getting comfortable, getting used. This is a, maybe 3-foot span or so. And to me, it's just take the time, jump around. I'm doing it with my left hand with all the three black keys. Do with my right hand as well. Okay, find the two black keys. I'll have students, try random ones. Like, okay, do the ones in the middle. Whoa, okay. Do one lower. Okay, do these three black keys. Great. Okay, find two other random ones. Jump around. There's a group of three. Great. Once you're feeling comfortable with that, let's just get into the notes themselves. So, when we're doing music here, particularly if you speak like English language or anything like it, we'll use just the first 7 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And that just keeps repeating itself forever and ever and ever. And there's going to be sharps and flats down the road, but let's not worry about that now. Just focused on the first 7 letters of the alphabet. Let's hope you know that. If not, okay, here we go. Flipping it back. So, let's just start with the very lowest note, which will be A. Because if we start there, it's easy enough to just go A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, blah, 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 blah. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Cool. And really, I just taught this to a 6-year-old, and it just took her just a few minutes to even get comfortable with this. So this is what's nice about the piano. There's this phrase out there that I like because it makes me feel cool, where the piano is the easiest instrument to approach, but the hardest to master. And a big reason for that is it's the most visual. I mean, it's so easy to see these patterns and to notice that it just keeps repeating itself. Here's 5 black keys, here's the same 5 black keys, same 5 black keys, blah, 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 blah. And we'll see that with the notes soon enough. We just did A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then we're going to do the same thing again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And you can just keep going all the way on up with it until you reach A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C to the very top there. Now, once you're feeling comfortable with that, and really, once again, I would just count up and down. This is actually, you're going to get so good at the first 7 letters backwards. If you ever got pulled over for a DUI, you'll at least kill it on the last 7. You'll be able to go G, F, E, D, C, B, A. You might be going Z, Y, X, P, L. But then you'll go G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Boom, I'm sober. Okay, so I'll just start it. So this is the A here, and then, I can count backwards on it. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Up, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it seems silly, but just keep doing that. Once again, I'm doing it with my left hand, but feel free to do it with your right hand, and feel free to do it with just one finger. Who cares? You can use all fingers. I don't care about that right now. This is just to get your mental comprehension on this and just to introduce you to the notes. We'll work on all of this stuff with fingers down the road here. So my next step to isolate certain notes and find those ones in every location. So I'm just going to start with A again, because it's the first one we learned. We can just count and up to find the next A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Now here's a fun term of the day. Ding, 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 ding. This is what we'll call an octave. Octave for 8. You could think of octopus or octagon. And this is a huge part of all music, but on piano it's great to identify this, how these notes keep repeating itself, as you already saw with A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. But it repeats itself in these things we call octaves. 8 notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then A again. This is 8 notes. We always count the bottom note as 1, not as 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's an octave. Now here's A to A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another octave. Cool. So they're just a term of the day. I'm going to do A here. There's the next A that we found. Now what I love to do is relate it to the black keys. 3 black keys, A. 3 black keys, A. 3 black keys, A. Now, we could keep going with that. 3 black keys, A. Let's do another note. Let's do C. Here's middle C. We call it middle C because it's in the middle. That's nuts. So we could have learned that this is C by remembering where A is. Here's 3 black keys, A. A, B, C. Now that you find C, a great way to relate it to the black keys. 2 black keys, C. 2 black keys, C. Up here. 2 black keys, C, yeah? And then let's just do one other one randomly. Let's do this. What is this note? I don't know. We could either have thought to the C we just found, 2 black keys, C, count up, C, D, E, F, or we could have done it with the first note I showed you, A, 3 black keys, A, and we could have counted backwards, A, G, F. Now, the thing I like to point out here is this concept of all roads lead to Rome, where be flexible. If you see a note here, don't think you always need to count left to right or right to left. If I have a C here, I could have counted, now that I know where F is, I could have gone this way, F, G, A, B, C. There's the A, 3 black keys, A. I could have counted up, A, B, C. I could have counted from this F down, F, E, D, C, or this A, 3 black keys, A. A, G, F, E, D, C, and I still get the same thing, or eventually you'll just know 2 black keys, C, and then eventually you won't have to think about anything because you'll be so comfortable with the notes, you just immediately know it. You won't have to think of any little cheat sheet. So it's like, that to me is getting you comfortable finding those notes in all places, and try it with all 7, I do it here. What's this one? We haven't done it yet. I can relate it from this. This is a C, 2 black keys, C, C, B, A, G. Let me find this in every location. G, G, G. Then here's a G. It's funny to do this through the phone. G, 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 G. And I could spell check it. I just say spell check, slangy style. There's this 2 black keys, C, count down, C, B, A, G. I could have thought lowest note, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's going to take a million years. In theory, if you're very lost on this note, if everything all else fails, the very bottom note is A. So you could just count really slow. A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, A, B, C, D, F, O, D. That's pretty inefficient. But now the thing, I'm going to turn this around. That's pretty much the main thing I wanted to get across with this lesson, is just to familiarize yourself with all of the notes on the piano, finding all those groups of black keys, seeing how they're segmented out like that, and just keep repeating A, B, C, D, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. Groups of 5 black keys, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. And then to have you have a flexible mindset on this, of not trying to always read a note from the same starting point. Try to free your mind, like the Matrix, to be able to get notes from different locations, so you just have that flexibility. Because if you view things one way, it just is not the most efficient. So you have one note here. Oh, how do you know that's C? Oh, well, I counted from this note down 6 notes. Or I counted down from here up a bit here. Or I remember that it was like the key left to the 3 black keys is F. All of that works. So I would just really recommend, if this is really your first time doing this, it seems silly and it's boring. For sure it's boring and it doesn't feel very rewarding. But it is rewarding because you can't skip this step. You have to know the notes. You have to know the locations. And to me, I want you to get used to playing the whole piano now. There's lots of method books out there that limit you to just a tiny amount of keys for like 9 years. I want you comfortable playing everything. So there's not all of this like fear on these like no-go zones. You're already from the very beginning playing the lowest note, playing the highest note, getting comfortable that there's no scary regions. Low notes aren't harder than high notes. You're just getting used to it all now. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful here. I'm having an awesome time. I would really love it if you subscribe and all that jazz. Yeah, and this is the first one I've made, but I want to do a whole bunch of these, and hopefully we'll just get awesome together. So have a great day. Peace out. Thanks.